Hey guys, it is Josh McDonald here from joshmcdonald.net. Hope you're doing well. In this video, we're going to talk about 3 questions. I'm going to answer 3 different questions that I'm often asked, along with some of my friends. Anyone who sells SEO services or SEO products, they get these questions quite often, and the answer is generally the same for all of them, and we're not quite sure why they're asked, but I'm going to try to explain them once and for all. If you've been asked this question, you might have been sent to this video. If you asked me this question, sorry. So the first question is, does your service work? Now, if you ask anyone, common sense dictates that if someone asks you if your service works and you want to make a sale, you tell them, yes, my service works. Now, as a customer, if you want to know if someone's service works, for example, I'm selling SERP clicks. I'm sure you heard of it if you're following my videos. We send clicks to different SERPs and try to raise their click-through rate to try to increase ranking. And instead of asking me if that service works, it'd probably be a better decision on your part to head over to moz.com and read the case studies and figure out, does it work? Search my brand name, look for reviews on Google. That'd be a better way to check if it works, because if you ask someone if their service works, of course it works. They wouldn't be selling it if it doesn't work, and anyone's service who doesn't work, they'd tell you it's going to work anyways. Anyways, whatever. Next question. Do you guarantee results? This is where I drew the pie chart here. If you're buying, say you're buying guest posts from me, right? You just threw $1,000 at me. You're gonna buy 6 or 7 guest posts on industry sites. Let's see what color that is here. Guest posts are the orange, right? That's only a small piece of the puzzle. You have in your website. You need to have this is exactly how I represent your backlink profile is in a pie graph, right? Unless you're buying all these services from me, then you can ask about guarantee results. But you have, this is an example of a local business, right? You have editorial links. If your business has been mentioned for doing some sort of charitable thing, or if it's been in the news for something, maybe a crime went down. I know one of my clients had a crime go down the weekend, and they were in the news because of that at their business location. Industry guest posts, you exchange a few guest posts with people in your town or in your industry. Web 2.0 is for tier 1. Guest posts can also be exchanged for private blog network. Same thing. Either or work. PBNs are obviously more risky. Social signals, you have following on Facebook, your links get shared, etc. Review signals, you're 5-starred on, Yelp, Google Maps, etc. And the rest of it is on page. And every link profile is going to be different. I make up a different percentage, but this is just an example for here. So does your service guarantee results? It's hard to guarantee results when you're only hiring us to do, an editorial link. Look at an editorial link. That's 10% of the puzzle. If you have yourself covered for guest posts, social signals, Web 2.0s, reviews, on page, and then all the other pieces that I haven't even covered in this is just a brief outline. It's really hard to guarantee anything when you're only buying one service from me, right? So if you have everything else covered in the other aspects, you're going to be sitting at position 6 or 7 for your keyword. If everything else is covered and you buy 2 editorial links from me, and then boom, you're top 3 now. That might be the case, but most people that are buying links are on page 20, and they're asking for guaranteed results. Excuse me. Last question is, will I be safe from every Google update ever? I've been in SEO since 2009, and Google is pretty hard to predict what they're going to do. If someone could predict Google, for the next while, let's say for the lifetime of your website, your lifetime of your business, the next 10, 15 years until you retire, or however, it depends how old you are, 20 years. If someone could predict that, they would be, somewhere around the Bahamas right now, drinking probably a $500 bottle of wine, kicking it back. The thing is, nobody knows. And if somebody knew, they're making a ton of money. But what we do is we choose what's working based on right now. And as in every other aspect of SEO, if you're buying private blog network links from me, the key is diversification. We're going to try to diversify everything and keep it low risk. But 10 years from now, if Google ends up buying this hosting company and sees all the track records that this was a private blog, you know, anything could happen. Anything, who knows what could happen in the future. But what we do is we pick based on our expertise. You know, been in the industry for 7 years. I'm not going to choose something that's going to penalize you in the future. As a business, it's an intelligent decision to try to keep customers happy and keep them around for as long as possible by pleasing them. You know, ripping them off is, you know, not something I would be here if I was ripping people off since 2009, right? I wouldn't have a reputation, but my reputation is otherwise. Anyways, I hope I addressed these 3 questions. It's a pretty quick video, but I hope I hit the nail on the head for all of them. Does your service work? Everybody's going to say yes, you know, and as a customer, you should be Googling, you know, the brand name, the person, the reviews. You shouldn't be asking the person who owns the service if it works, right? That's whatever. Do you guarantee results? Well, I mean, it depends on how much of the stuff you have here, right? In reality, this list is 10 times as long, but I tried to summarize parts of it, give some examples of a local business. So I mean, it depends on you, how much other services you've purchased, right? It's just one piece of the puzzle. And will I be safe? I mean, nobody knows, but we're trying our best, right? Anyways, it's been Josh McDonald, and thank you for watching this video. Please thumbs up.